Hi, I'm Siren, and this is the story of a long-time dream of owning a bluewater boat to continue traveling the world in. I sold my house to buy a 1976 Tayana 37, a true gem of Taiwanese craftsmanship. Living aboard, I have Garrison, a sick pigeon that I rescued out of the water in Key West, and Sebastian from Home Depot. It hasn't been easy, and I've been lucky to have help along the way, but now I'm on my own. I've done repairs to the teak deck, I've replaced some rigging, and I've completed a lot of projects around the boat, but she still needs work, like new chain plates, and all new rigging, and fixing the leaks in my deck fittings. It's been a masterpiece of misadventures so far, so hit that subscribe button and join me on this quest to find far-off lands, deep seas, and fun waves. This week on the Siren's Log. I don't want to get in the water, don't judge me, okay? The tender is gone. I tied it off in a temporary fashion, and it was in fact temporary. I may as well just get back on the boat right now and go get a scraper. Yeah, we're in gale force winds. Anchors are dragging right now. Mooring fields are kind of like little communities. This is some pretty heavy rain. You're pooping on me! Good morning. It stinks. Yeah, I'll just open right up with that. It smells in here because the chain plates leak, right? I knew that when I bought the boat. I knew that I was gonna have to redo the rigging. I knew that the tag was gonna have to come off. The chain plates are on the interior of this boat. They need to be moved to the exterior of this boat. They are leaking and putting water. Let me show you what I'm saying. Okay, so our chain plates are behind here, right? And there's another one over there. Now, this cushion here, so all that down there is rot. Basically from here up is wood, and it's, ew, gross. It's rotten. It's very rotten. There's a hole in the wood right there. I mean, this is nasty. I'm gonna try to spray just some alcohol in these spots. I know that's not like a remedy, but I'm thinking that the alcohol will maybe kill some of the bacteria and it will kind of help out with the smell a little bit, because it's starting to get a little pungent. Like, I get these whiffs of it and the flies have been hanging out with me lately. It's the best thing for my nose and the flies, mostly the flies, because I really think this is what they're trying to get. I don't think I smell that bad, do I? Surely not. These get wiped down all the time, but not the base of them where this stuff is happening. So I'm gonna have to wipe down like all the gunk. This one's not that bad. Oh gosh, this one's terrible. Okay, this one's got ants and ant eggs. Yeah, and wood rot, you know, is what attracts roaches and things like that. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't do roaches. I cannot deal with roaches. Every morning when I wake up here, I feel rejuvenated on one hand because I love being on the boat, but also exhausted on the other, because you do wake up in the middle of the night and you fight storms and you run out on deck and you throw canvas on things and you batten down hatches, and it's so easy to get like drained down. And I've got the refrigerator going and I've got the stove going, and these are things that were off for a period of time. So I'm eating better, and I've got like my muesli and my yogurt, and I've got things like that. And I've got these little, here, I'll show you. I've got my little magic mines in here, and they're really cute. It says, the flow state awaits you. And I've been trying to do these every morning because, to be honest, I feel better when I do. But, yeah, sharper mind, lower stress, better energy, mental performance elixir. Reclaim your brain, it says. It's 100% of my B12. I feel like I need like 1,000% of my B12, but they're spicy. It's like green juice that's like spicy. But anyway, I've been doing those. I feel good. Some time to yourself sometimes really helps you reflect, and you kind of start to see your creativity come back. Like that's something that was lost for so long, you know? It was like you get stressed and you get caught up in these day-to-day things that have to be done and these responsibilities and whatnot. I hope I'm not turning on the stove. It can be like that low-level stress that'll kill you. That's just not a fun way to go. It never hurts to talk to somebody. If you're having problems that, you know, you're confused about, or you don't know, like, if what you could do better, or how to work through maybe some traumas, or family traumas, or relationship traumas, or whatever the case may be. And that is where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp is the sponsor of today's video and a website. They will give you a questionnaire. They will match you with a therapist of your choice, which is really, really cool. So say you're a Christian with Christian values, they can match you with a male or female Christian therapist. You know, maybe you have a different religious belief or no religious beliefs at all, and you just want someone that you can kind of relate to. Then you can get matched to a therapist that's best for you. And if that therapist isn't working out, with the click of a button you can change therapists as many times as you need. And it's affordable, and it's online, and you can do a call, you can do a face-to-face online meeting. I feel like there's been times in my life where I wish that I could just pick up the phone and talk to somebody who wasn't involved, you know, someone who could see from a completely outside perspective what's going on, you know, someone that isn't biased in any way. So there's a huge advantage to that. So if you're someone who is just struggling in general, consider BetterHelp. It is an online platform that has helped so many people so far, and I know that it can help you too. Give it a try. BetterHelp.com. So there's something that's got to be done. So the bottom was cleaned, right? But around the water line is still really gross. And I know that it would be easier to just get in the water and scrub it, but I don't want to get in the water. I don't want to get in the water, don't judge me, okay? So I think I'm going to get in the tender, and I'm going to lean over the side, and I'm going to use my suction cup handles, which I need to find, and I'm going to scoot along. I don't know which one of these I want to use. I could take a little thing of boat wash with me and just kind of squirt on and dip. So I'm going to take all of these things and we're going to go get in the tender. The tender is gone. I am realizing now that the tender, I did not tie it off properly because I was coming right back and I didn't come right back. So it looks like the current's going that way. I'm gonna need to phone a friend. Yeah, it's a brand new AB. Uh-oh. Any idea? Did anyone get it, did it sound like? Or did they let it go? Oh. Okay, so it's tied off to someone's boat. Oh, so I gotta like swim. Okay. No. Do you know what boat it is? Do you know what that boat looks like? It's got, I mean, just looking at like swell direction and wind direction and everything, it's got to be the last one on the corner. Hi, Charles. This is the one with the dinghy that floated away. I tied it off in a temporary fashion, and it was in fact temporary. I am on the Tayana 37 and I have no way off unless I swim to you. So if I think I know what boat, and I think I can see it from here. I think you've got red canvas, but if you will, just give me a call back whenever you can. Thank you so much. Bye. What are you doing? Oh my God, where are you going? Good Lord. Damn, bird. You're pooping on me. Oh, it's incredibly warm, and I have no way to get up now because that's a lot of poop. You've been holding on to that? It's still coming. That's a lot of poop. Would you hold that all night? No? Oh my God. How much more? How much more? Is there any more? Hello? Hi, Charles. Yeah, I think I see you. Yep. It's a Tayana 37. It's like a kind of a classic, a lot of wood. Okay. All right, that is amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, I'm covered in shit. Oh, this is why it's so helpful to know a few people around. Like, I called one person and they were like, I just saw that on Facebook. Yeah, like a little tiny part of me is like, just swim over there. I mean, like, it's one of those things, like, if I had to, like, I totally could. It's a lovely day for God. Whoa. There's precipitation 12.1 miles away. I'm not doing this. It's pretty windy. And he would just text me when he was coming over. He said it'll be a little bit. So I don't know what that means, but beggars can't be choosers. And right now, I done played a stupid game and I done won a stupid prize, and hey, it's my fault. And what's funny is that, like, when I was like a teenager, or maybe I was like 20, I was 19 or 20, and I lived on a sailboat with an ex of mine, he was notorious for tying off the dinghy wrong. We probably lost 4 or 5 dinghies in a year, and I kept buying them. But in this case, I was coming right back. I was like, oh, I got some things I gotta do and I'm gonna come right back, so I'm gonna leave it right here where I left it. And I tied it off, not on the cleat. The way that I tied it was with not a lot of tagline left, and you gotta be careful with that. If there's some tagline, it's probably not gonna go anywhere. But I was real quick about it, and I was like, oh, that's not gonna come undone. Like, I wouldn't leave it there all day or all night or anything like that, but I left it there just long enough that it came undone. It was stupid. Absolutely stupid. You know, sometimes you just do stupid things. And then you have to remind yourself, like, you can't do stupid things on a boat like that. You let your guard down a little bit. In places like this, mooring fields are kind of like little communities, and everybody kind of helps each other out, so. Here comes Charles. All right, he's almost here. I don't think I have time. Got errands to run. I gotta go pick up packages. All right, guess I'm gonna go to shore. There's weather coming, and it's still about 20 miles away, and we're getting really high winds, and we're pretty surrounded, but we've got like this, I don't know if it's a front or what, but it's moving in from the southeast, and I was gonna take a shower on deck, and then the wind just picked up probably to, like, I don't know, 30, 35, 40 knots, and I said, never mind. These are some of the highest winds I've seen since the boat's been here in Key West. It looks like it might be moving north, like maybe it won't even hit the boat. Seems to be kind of going that way. This is one of those moments where you're kind of pleased that you're on a mooring ball and not an anchor, because I know everybody on the other side of Fleming over there, I know they're getting hammered right now. I know their anchors are dragging. Anchors are dragging. Anchors are dragging right now, but not here, not in the mooring field. Boats are twisting and turning fast. A lot of boats are left open. People gone to work for the day. Wasn't expecting rain. Boat in front of me is open, wide open. A lot of people still have their canvas over their boom. I still have mine over the boom. I'm not gonna take it down yet. It's tied down well, it's tight. Oh, the boat's swinging hard. Dang, whoa. Wow, everybody's boats are just moving like this, fast, keeling over. Holy Toledo. We're gonna have sideways rain. Things are gonna get wet. Yeah, we're in gale force winds. So yeah, let's start moving some things. All right, I've tied down the fenders and I secured sort of the Starlink. I put it on its side and I put it in a way that it shouldn't blow away or anything. Brought some other stuff in. That really cuts the wind, doesn't it? Yeah, there were sirens like on the shore, really loud. I could hear them when I got up to the bow. There's a wall of rain coming at us. And there's a wall of rain right there too. Oh, haha. Oh, damn. I should have done this already. Hold on, Garrison, I'm coming. You know what I want to do? I kind of want to put the canvas over this butterfly hatch. No, I don't have time. I think it's too late. Alright. So because this hatch up here always leaks, I've gone ahead and I've just took this center bit out because I know it's going to leak. And I'm just going to let it leak in this trash can right here. Usually goes right there. These are my dirty clothes. It's blowing. I think it leaks somewhere about there. I'm already seeing some leaks up here. This isn't really tightened down, it should be, but that's not where it's leaking from anyway. I've got to reseal all of this. The head's soaked, but that's okay. That's what it's for. You okay? We'll get comfy in a minute, okay? Give me a minute. Yeah, this is some pretty heavy rain. Oh boy. Kind of just at the point now of it being like a steady, hard rain. Oh my gosh, that just let in so much water. It was like a full stream. The leaks are getting worse. It's coming out of that little bung, which is bad. Just slow down. Just slow down a little bit. We really gotta stop leaking so close to the laptop. That is like 5 minutes of water collection. This is not okay. I've got to figure out where that's coming from. Well, everything in the boat's wet now. I missed my shower. Should have just gone and stood on the deck. Free water. Alright, today's been the hottest day that I've ever had on this boat. And I think that the refrigerator finally ran down the battery. 1 minute it was like 35%, the next minute it was beeping. I've pretty much gone dark, I've turned everything off. I know that'll never focus and you'll never be able to see it, but it's flashing and it says 21%. That means that I've now turned off the fridge, so I've got things in there that they'll probably be okay through the night, but I can't turn the fridge back on in the morning because I need to gain a lot of battery power. So whatever I have in there in the morning, like, you know, a whole thing of butter and like a block of cream cheese and half and all these things, like yogurt, cheese. I don't know what I'm doing with any of this stuff now. Luckily there's not an overabundance of stuff in there. I could stand to lose it, but I need another solar panel, and it'd be great to have one more of these Lifetime lithium batteries that I have. I just need to double everything. I think that's the bottom line, so I don't know, we'll talk about it in the morning. There's no wind, and this is going to beep all night, so it's not going to be an easy night, but good night anyway. So there's a problem. You know, for a while the fridge wasn't running. I didn't have it on because it was like drawing a lot of power. Then I decided, to hell with this life of crackers. I want a fridge. So the fridge has been slowly draining the battery more and more every day over the course of like a month. So it's taken a long time to get to this point. And then you have like a few days where, you know, you don't have good sunny skies, like maybe you have more cloud coverage, or I'm using the internet like maybe a little more than normal or whatever, and all of a sudden it just starts going and going and going. Basically the bottom line here is that I don't think I can run the fridge until I get more solar. That, or I've got to charge this thing back up, or I've got to start charging it with the Bluewater, which is an option, but I need more solar. I need another solar panel, and I need another battery. There's no way around it. That's the only way that I'm going to be able to have a refrigerator in the middle of summer. Correct me if I'm wrong, because this is not my forte. But I'm thinking that's what I need. So it's been charging all morning. It's gonna freaking pour today. It's like midday now and it's just overcast skies. I'm getting 63 watts right now out of a 250 watt panel. We're at 27%. That is not enough. We're halfway through the day. I've not ran anything all day long. I've not charged anything. Y'all, it is hot. It is so hot when there's no wind. So this is a problem. The Bluewater is a lifesaver right now. I will say that, because that gives me, it's a backup plan. It's a backup plan, and it'll run the internet when I need it to run the internet. But at some point, I've got to go to shore, and I've got to fill a water jug because I'm running out of water, and I've got to get the Bluewater charged, and I might have to either charge my things with the Bluewater, or I've got to charge this battery with the Bluewater. I don't love taking it on and off the boat, but it is what it is. So, no real plans for the day. I just can't charge anything. I don't have a fan. Good morning, you guys. I think today's my day. I'm going to clean the side of the water line. It's looking pretty gross down there. It needs to be done. And it's not too hot yet. It's still early. It's about 8 a.m. It's still pretty hot, but it's the best I can do. Alright, I actually impressed myself on my morning time common sense, which I normally don't have on that one. Got my stern line on now, so that's holding me to the boat, and I couldn't reach the bow line from the boat at all, but if you tie the right knot, you don't need to. I did 2 rounds and a half hitch. I don't pull the half hitch all the way through. I leave it, you know, with a loop. So all you have to do is pull the tag. The whole thing comes undone. So what I was able to do, because I couldn't reach it, was I was able to reach the tag, snatch the tag, cinch the whole thing, and at that point it pulled me up just close enough that I could do another half hitch. Okay, one issue with doing this like this is that now I'm connected to the side of the boat and I'm banging against the boat, so everything is banging. That doesn't make for a great filming experience, so I apologize in advance. This is going to be very difficult. But I want to show you how one way of doing this, because there's many ways to do this. I could get in the water. If I had a smooth hull, I could just use the handle, which is what I've normally done. I didn't even think about that. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this one, because the debris will flow out of it, and I'll get like anything big off. Then I'm going to come back with this sponge with a little bit of the Starbright Sea Safe boat wash, put that on there, and then scrub the rest of it down. But I think this will get some of the bigger chunks off, if I can reach it. It helps to be in like a river. I'm thinking I needed the scraper. I just don't want it to look bad sitting on the water, but as I look around, I probably have the cleanest boat around here. I another cleat, big cleat right here I just tied off to, so I can go forward a little bit. It's good for now. Gotta retie. I just had to get off the dinghy and get back on the main boat, and I just went like way down there. I really like the approach of the like 2 round turns and 1 half hitch, and not pulling it all the way through and then cinching it, because it's really it's a lot easier to just, you know, that is working. So that is not what I recommend. Yeah, this isn't going to be perfectly clean, but it's going to be, I may as well just get back on the boat right now and go get a scraper. I need another line to hold. This over here is like pretty stubborn. I think I need a bit forward. Oh, rain? No. This is like just too soft. I'm gonna continue to use it because I'm stupid, but on there. That stuff's been on there for a long time. I just don't know if I want to do the other side. Is it worth it?